I don't know if this guy can restock like this. So, hello, some old oak tree here, and welcome back to another video. Got my wings, as you can see. I'm actually recording this after I've recorded my outro, so this episode might be a little bit weird, but we'll see how it comes together in production. The story is the first few hours that I thought I was capturing footage, I actually was just capturing audio with a black screen. I set my OBS to record No Man's Sky because I like to post playthroughs of that on my second channel. And I forgot to set it back to Minecraft. And so the first few hours of recording were actually just a black screen with me talking about the things I was doing and not realizing that they weren't being recorded. So anyway, another thing, I did manage to get replay footage of the end dragon fight, because that's what we're doing today. We're going to fight the dragon in the end. We're going to do some exploring, and it's going to be fun. But the other silly thing I did was I decided to try and update my mods while I was recording the video. So like not like at the exact same time, but like I had recorded some, took a break, and I was like, oh, maybe I should update my mods. And anyhow, somehow the replay footage kind of messed up, and so I've tried all sorts of different things like to fix it, but there's just some sort of weird rendering issue now. And I mean, it works fine now if I record with everything the way it is now, but something to do with I recorded before updating my mods, and then after there was rendering issues, and then I couldn't resolve them even by reverting back to the configuration it was before. We do have another mod, which we're not going to get into right yet, but we have the Explorer's Compass, which I think allows you to find structures in the world. We have the Nature's Compass already, so this is a nice little complement to that. I should have installed this mod before going to the end because it took me a long time to find end cities. But anyway, let's get into the footage. I will stop talking about it because I'm liable to repeat myself throughout the episode. I've already said some of these things in the stuff I've recorded, so let's get into it. So, I didn't realize it until now, but all of this footage I've been thinking I was capturing was just a black screen. I played No Man's Sky earlier this week, and I forgot to switch my recording back to Minecraft. So, like a couple hours of footage is lost, but that's no big deal, I guess. I managed to get the dragon fight on replay mod, so that's cool. I've just been exploring the end, trying to find an end city, with no luck. But we're finding some interesting things. Ooh, like this. And this. Also got this smithing template, which will come in handy in the future. I'm 3,000 blocks out, and I still haven't found an end city, so that's kind of concerning. There's these creepy shadow creatures that are mostly just scary. Whoa! Didn't know phantoms could spawn out here. Think. Oh my god, I've been looking forever. Might need to mess with the configuration files, because it's very hard to find in the city right now. Look at this. Been looking everywhere. Okay, we're back in the end. It's the next day in real life. I'm sorry if earlier in the video I sounded kind of quiet. I was recording in the house while everyone was asleep. If you ever hear me being quiet, that's what's going on. I wanted to come back here because I'm not really satisfied with the footage I got yesterday because, well, most of it was forfeited to my own having mistakenly set the wrong screen on, and it was just a black screen the whole time. I wanted to have some commentary and go through some of these beautiful places and just talk about it. I got kitted out with a few shulker boxes. I wouldn't mind getting more. So I want to go to the different areas, the different biomes in the end here, and just stack my shulkers full of all sorts of goodies. So apparently, it took me forever to find this end city, and apparently in the better end, it's configured to be more rare, and I think you can change the configuration settings, but might just leave it for now because I don't really want to dig into the configuration files. I traveled thousands of blocks before finding a end city. So I want to definitely go through here and make sure I got everything. Yeah, so I got like 10 empty shulker boxes, and I wonder what's in those 3. Oh, I guess nothing. They just have NBT tags on them. So I got 13 empty shulker boxes. And apparently I have got all of the end templates. So that's cool. I guess now I would want to get all the nether templates at some point. We will do another episode probably dedicated to nether exploration and end exploration. But for now, we're in the end. I fought the dragon. I kind of want to just vibe here for a bit. Yeah, here is a few biomes we could look at. Oh, and here is this little ritual. Let's see what it's called. The portal. Yeah, this is a portal. I haven't figured out how to do anything with these. I think you gotta solve some sort of puzzle or something. Maybe put these portal blocks together. I don't know. But we will learn more about that in a different episode. So this is the Chorus Forest. It's a bit of a tongue twister. Oh, there's a shulker around here somewhere. What's going on? And right next to the Chorus Forest, we have an umbrella jungle, which has these neat little translucent mushroom tree things. Got this ambience of these weird little jellyfish going on. Actually wouldn't mind getting some of this stuff. I recorded a clip, or back when I thought I was recording clips earlier. You can actually chop these trees down, mostly with the old saw from Create. So it works just fine on these. I actually tried to update my mods this morning, and everything is kind of getting held up by Create right now because Create is incompatible with the latest version of Sodium, and they haven't updated Create in a minute. So I went to update all my mods, and I had a first I just updated the better X mods, and then there were some sort of weird rendering issues. So I figured, well, maybe I'll see if all the other mods need updated, and I'll update those too. And I did, and of course everything I was able to do everything except create, and I ran into the compatibility issue I forgot about. So we had to roll everything back to stuff that was compatible with sodium 5.0.0. And so we're back to where we were, basically. But the mini-map mod is up to date anyway. And I will say it looks a bit cleaner. I don't know if I'm just making it up, or if it's actually a lot cleaner looking. It sure does look smoother to me. Just gonna get a couple of these different tree types. Might not have room for everything. And the other thing I like to do is grab the different blocks with Silk Touch, just in case we need them for some of the plants from these biomes. And I think you can spread it with bone meal, kind of like the Nylium from the Nether. I like to get all sorts of different little goodies. Oh, and these are actually chorus flowers. They look a little different, huh? But you can pop them off just like regular chorus plants. It's just a different texture in this mod. That's it. They're still functionally the same. And I'm already out of space. Just go ahead and stuff it. I'm not going to even try and organize it. Y'all really watched me put these rockets in this shulker box and you didn't even say anything. So over here, yeah, we have a nice little cluster of biomes here, so we can touch on these as we go. This is the Crystal Mountains. These crystals, you can silk touch them. You could also fortune them, and they drop these shards, which I think you can use for crafting. That's pretty good. We got a stack and a half of the actual crystals. Maybe we could use them for like windows or something. And the Shadow Forest. I think you saw me over here last night. It's kind of creepy. There's phantoms that spawn in here, and these weird shadow creatures, which don't really do a whole lot of damage, but they do blind you, and then they start attacking you. So, yeah, these guys right here. And then there's all sorts of plants that give you blindness and wither and stuff. But yeah, they're really slow, and they are mostly just spooky. I think that's all about that biome. I haven't got anything from the Amberlands yet. So let's go ahead and cut one of these trees down and snag a few plants. So all you gotta do to chop trees like this down is the same thing you would with like a dark oak or a 2x2 spruce tree. You just clear it all but for one piece of the trunk, and then you just chop it down. And it breaks like a regular tree. Except with these, they spawn different. So the branches are kind of like everywhere. If you want to clear the whole tree, you kind of gotta get up on top here. Ooh! That was less than graceful. So we're looking at this guy. Okay. Wonder if we could use a hoe. Yep. I'd be interested to figure out what the rules are for the color variation, or if it's just like natural generation thing. I wonder if it could be replicated with the placing them down. Kind of looks like it, right? Looks like they go from orange or yellow to red. Those are interesting. What's that? Glowing pillar. And I think there is actually an ore that's unique to this biome. So we'll dig underground and look for that here in a second. Let's go ahead and grab some more of these blocks. I think it's like amber, so I'm assuming it's unique to this area. I don't know how deep you have to go though. Yeah, here we are. Raw amber. That's cool. Managed to hit a cave. What's this stuff? Azure Jadestone. Sandy Jadestone. Cool, cool. I don't mind having some blocks. I like the ambience they added to the environment, the environmental noise. Kind of makes it more lively and spooky. This is called a Jade Cave. More amber. Don't know how much of this stuff I'll need, but I would like to grab a lot because you never know what you'll need for crafting. So these are just little ender shards. I think there's probably a way to make them into ender pearls, and I think you use them for other crafting stuff, but I'm not entirely sure. We are getting a lot of endstone though, so that's good. I think this is called like thalcium or something. Thalasium. Thalassium. How do you say that? We'll call it Thalassium. I just realized too, I don't have mending or anything like that on my Elytra. These are the ice starfields, by the way. They're dotted everywhere in the void spaces. And this is the lantern woods, I think. They have some really cool lanterns. There's the barrens, which I don't... must have been a small patch. There's also like a sort of desert thing that has like ender dust. But anyway, these things are really cool because you can craft them into some really cool looking lanterns. I wonder if I could get enough to... oh, guess I need to silk touch them. You could craft them into some really cool lanterns. They're probably my favorite block in the... one of them in the better end. Definitely my favorite lighting block. And I think it takes 9. Yeah, check this out. That's so cool. The Philolux lantern. Coming here made me realize how inadequate my storage building is. So I was actually thinking about, it's a good thing I haven't put the roof on yet because I might just make it like a giant multi-story building at this point and have different floors dedicated for like the end and the nether because there's just too much stuff. This is why I didn't want to go exploring right off the bat because I just want to grab everything and you can't because there's too much. There's some other biomes around here I want to show you, but I just caught the corner of my eye. Let's go check that out. Make sure my rockets are handy. It's just another type of cave. There's a lot of different types of caves that are really cool. So this one's a Lush Smaragdant cave. Different little, apparently crystal plants. Ooh, and they come with different... Can craft these into stairs and stuff. That's cool. I wonder if these are a block that I can grow. If so, that would be really cool. Okay, so we have the End Barrens. So this is kind of sort of reminiscent of the Badlands, but like the End version, and it's kind of looks like a zebra. It's the Painted Mountains. And we were here at some point. I don't know if it's part of the footage that got lost or if y'all got to see it, but there's these cool cactuses here. Neon Oasis. Is that the one I've already been to, or is this a different one? I think this, yeah, this, well, this might be a new, I think this is a different, is this really a different end island? I think so. I don't think I've been to this one. That's a rare delight. Gonna go ahead and get me some extra wings. That's surprising. I did not expect to see another end city here. And I'm already full. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and mark this because I would like to come back, but I want to explore some more. So we'll call this another end city. Mark it in purple. There we go. And now you know. So I think these are called the Umbra lands, Umbra Valley. Oh, and here's a convenient little portal if we were to need it. And this stuff is kind of cool. I can't remember what it's called. Palladium. And there's different variants of it. There's like the thin, there's umbralith. Ooh, what's this? Just the same. Just the same. Yeah, so some of it's more densely palladated. Ooh, and then we have the glowing spires, I think they're called. Which these are pretty cool. I think we can find silk moths here. Never actually messed with the silk moths. We also find random structures like this, which is pretty cool. I don't know if I want to chop a whole one of these trees down, but I do want these saplings. This would just be too messy to chop a whole tree down. They kind of grow crazy, right? So I'll get some saplings. I always collect more than I think I need because I don't know the pattern. I think they're usually like a 4x4 pattern. Okay, did you just come from up here? Where you come from? I want your friends. I want you to be my friend. Oh, there we go. Looks like a cute little hive. How do I get up there, though? Guess I could stack up with my terrible inventory management. Let's see. Got a lot of this. Okay. Now, How do I know if there's a silk moth in here? Do I get to know? Will I ever know? How do I lure you back in? What do you do? Do you just provide ambience, or do you have some sort of a utility? At any rate, I want you. Please come home. I think you're ready. So there's at least one guy in there. And to be safe, we should probably grab another hive. What's this called? Is it called a nest? Yes, it's a nest. Let's see, it looks like there's another one right there. And maybe we grab one more just in case. Well, I guess they don't have any MBT data. So I guess it doesn't matter. Interesting. So, let's see. I'd like to... should probably call it pretty soon for now, but I'd like to at least look at one more biome. If there is even one that I... Oh! This guy. So, where's that guy at? Over here. It's the, what is it called? I want to say Sulfur or something, but I don't think it has anything. Oh, Sulfur Springs. Okay. I guess it does have something to do with sulfur. It kind of looks like Terralith. There's a biome in Terralith that's kind of like this. We have this sulfuric rock and stuff. There's brimstone, sulfuric rock. There's all these geysers and neat little... There's even if you go inside the geysers, there's like a cave system inside of them, which is pretty cool. Let's go check out the inside. Well, first let's grab some of this stuff. This little fence. Okay, I wanted to spend the last little bit of this video talking about my plans for 2024. As of right now, the plan is that this video is going to either be the last video of 2023 or the first video of 2024. I guess it just depends on how quickly I'm able to turn it around. So, I'm fully aware that I haven't been able to keep a weekly schedule. I'd like for that to change, but I also, ideally, I would like for a video to go up every, maybe 2 every week, but I don't think that that's realistic, considering that I'm a dad and this isn't monetized. I don't get money from this yet, so I can't really justify it. Financially, it takes up time to do these videos, and I have a family that I have to tend to, and I don't know, all that good stuff. But I would like to at least try and get one per week. But what's probably more realistic is to say that we'll get one out once every... Oh, this does not give you breathing. Once every at least 2 weeks. I think that's a realistic goal. Ideally, I'll get one out per week if I can. I'd also like to... I keep trying to get better at this, And I had in my head that this was going to be, you know, probably the best video this year for me. But it did not start off so great. I messed up the recording right from the start. Maybe it won't be that big a deal in post-production, but we'll see. I will say it did not go quite as I planned, so that's kind of a... Oh, what's this? I want to check that out. This will be a good place to end. It's like a little village in the end. That's awesome. I did not know this was a thing. So we have... we've seen these. These are the sunken airships. Ooh, Christmas presents. I forgot. Minecraft does this on Christmas. I'll just take the chest. I, at the very least, want to focus on getting better about planning these videos out. That way I'm not, like, just aimlessly making content. Yeah, it's a shovel head. That's cool. So yeah, that's the plan for 2024. We want to get better. Or what is it that Iskal says? Get good. I want to get good. Get good, bro. Let's just go through this last little segment, exploring this neat little village that I didn't know was a thing. Now, what's this thing? Oh, amber gems. This is like a respawn anchor, but for the end. And instead of taking glowstone like the one in the nether, it takes amber gems. So that's cool. I might set a waypoint here because this is kind of awesome. Oh, that's a good find. I think these are actually kind of difficult to make because we need netherite. That's really cool that we could find them in chests. Good to know. Good to know. This is awesome. Wow. There's a lot. Now, do shadow berries do anything special? It's cooked, but it won't let me eat it. Maybe it's because I'm not hungry. Now this, it looks like we had a generation error. Either that or we could say that this house is so old that this formation formed around it. Which I guess is a thing that could happen. Ooh. Now, see, I wasn't sure. I know at one point in time these pedestals weren't really, at least the ones I used weren't really. Ooh, some good stuff in here too. Usable like that. Maybe they were broken, but it looks like they're functional now, and they work as I expected they should have. I'll go ahead and take that, just because they're a little... Let me see. Yeah, okay. I like that. Man, there's just all sorts of stuff here. Impressive. Good job, BetterX team. This is really awesome. I wonder what kind of livestock they have in the end. That's funny. So this is like the farmhouse. They kept their pet ender pig in there. There's just so many places to explore in here. I didn't even realize. Okay, more of that stuff. This is the chill room. Ooh, are these buttons? That's funny. Somebody just got buttons on a pedestal. The very first time I played this mod, it was actually kind of broken. Like they had some of the stuff, I guess, broke in one of their updates. It wasn't functioning properly. So like a lot of the end tier armor wasn't working, like the crafting recipes and the smithing stuff and all that. But it looks like they got it fixed so far. I guess I need to wait to say that until I actually try out the stuff. Ooh. I think that's everything, right? Did I go to all the houses? Did I see all the people? Hello, Jerry. How are you today? Alright. No more surprises? I guess I should have. Let's go ahead and make this an actual waypoint, and we'll call this End Village. That's cool. I was going to set a waystone there, but I don't necessarily need to. It looks like we've covered a lot of the biomes. Is there anything I'm missing? Okay. Anywho. Oh, crap. What? Okay. I don't understand what just happened there. Maybe my elytra broke. That's probably what happened. Okay, well, I was going to end the video there, but let's go ahead and do this real quick. I knew I should have put mending on the on the elytra. Mending and unbreaking. Always put mending and unbreaking on your elytra. Oh, and I lost all my levels. That's the worst part. We're gonna have to fight the dragon again. Let's see here. We can probably do some trading real quick. Okay, so we are here at the city. Is that the End Village? Yep. There's my lovely. Good thing I didn't fall into the void. I would have been devastated, man. Like, I just... That would have been a great way to end the year. Just rage quit Minecraft. I was just trying to get a cool view for my outro. Anyway, yeah, I love all this ambience, the different fog effects and the different biomes and the lovely Starfield. Yeah, I almost fell in the void too. Lord. Okay. Yep, that's what happened. My elytra broke. So, what I was saying, before I was rudely interrupted by my own hubris. That's going to do it for this episode. If you enjoyed, please leave a like or a comment down below. And if you'd like to see more content like this in the future, consider subscribing. It would really help the channel out a lot, and I would really appreciate it. Anyway, until next time, bye, and Happy New Year. I'm gonna go jump into the void now. I'm just kidding. Thanks, guys. See you next time. Whew.